Et voilà.
Oh, merci.
Ah, c'est super de t'avoir pour Noël.
C'est super pour moi d'être ici. Quelle belle soirée, hein?
Ouais. Ah, j'adore cette ambiance. Les cadeaux que je vais acheter pour les autres, ceux que ma famille achète pour moi.
Oh, je crois qu'on sait tous ce que Noël signifie pour toi. Dis donc, tu veux pas m'accrocher ça, là, juste dans le milieu?
Ah, je vais te dire quelque chose. Tout le monde me fait travailler sous prétexte que je suis grand.
Peut-être, mais c'est pas facile de te faire travailler.
No, it's good. Everybody.
Hey, look who's here. Santa's advance man.
Okay, thank you, Ted. Yeah.
Well, you're just in time to help decorate.
Oh, everything just looks lovely. It really does. How's Brandon?
Oh, he's sleeping like a Yule log. I read him a story before he went to bed. Dropped right off.
Oh, that was really sweet of you, Ted. Is Cece around?
We don't ever know sometimes. Sometimes I think we should put a bell around his neck.
Well, I wanted to show you one of the presents I bought him. Now, I want you to tell me what you think. I am wild about it. Now, do you think it's safe?
Yeah, he's not here. He went out for a bit.
Here you go. Now, really tell me. What do you think?
Well, that's neat.
It's pretty. But I think I have bad news for you.
What do you mean?
Daddy has about 10 of them.
You're kidding.
No, his girlfriends have been giving them to him over the past few years.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, come on, I'll show you.
All right.
Let's see, where are they? Oh, there's some of them. The rest are in here.
Oh, you're right.
You know, you didn't have to tell her.
Well, why not? I mean, she would have found out sooner.
No, I'm glad you showed me. I'll just take this right back. I don't know what to get him instead. Oh, he is just so difficult to buy anything for.
Well, I mean, you could give that to him. It doesn't really matter. I mean, even though it does look like the rest.
You know, I've got a much better idea. Why don't you just get him some of those new sheepskin seat covers for my Jeep, huh? I'll bet you that would make him so happy.
Thank you, Ted, but I think I'll keep on looking for something special.
Okay.
Well, I guess I just better bring my gifts upstairs, and then I'll come back and help you with the tree.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. I mean, maybe next time you should come to me when you want to invest in a gift for Dad.
Yes, I'll be sure and let you know. Well, I'll see you later.
She really wants to impress him.
You know, she set her cap for Daddy. Setting your cap for a cap, well, it should be a Christmas carol.
You really think she loves him?
Did I say anything about love?
You don't like her, do you?
I don't know. I like Brandon around. Otherwise, the holidays would be pretty depressing, I think.
Yeah. I hate it that Kelly's moved out. Now Mason. I don't understand all this hostility between Dad and Mason.
Yeah, I don't either. Nobody's saying anything. That's what's so confusing. Oh, I'll help you.
Gotcha. Listen, Eden, I've been meaning to tell you. I'm really sorry I got so upset with you and Lionel Lockridge the other day. It was none of my business. It's just that, well, Lakin and I got in a big fight because of that, and I guess I was just angry at you because of that.
The only reason I was on that stupid boat was to find out what he was going to do on that dive of his.
And there was nothing else going on besides that.
Ted, you just got done apologizing. If we keep on with this conversation, you're going to have to apologize more.
Okay. It's just that Lakin and I are having to buck this whole Capwell-Lockridge feud thing, and, well, it's going to make things twice as hard if you make it worse by fooling around with Lionel.
I'm not fooling around with Lionel Lockridge. I hate him. I hate what his family's trying to do to our family with this whole damn salvage operation thing. He knows what he's doing, and he's delighted in it. Listen, Dad. If you really love Lakin, I will do anything I can to help you.
You will? Oh. How come, huh?
Well, I love you. And I want you to be happy.
Thanks, Eden.
Do you really love her?
Yeah.
That's terrific. It's really nice when you love someone and they love you back. You don't find that everywhere. But you be good to each other. And I'm always on your side.
Well, I love you too. Mwah.
Well, I hope you'll find your room comfortable.
Thank you, Cece.
Oh.
What a beautiful tree.
Oh, just wait till we're done decorating.
Yeah, in about 3 months.
Elizabeth, I think you remember Gina DeMott. Gina, you remember Miss Peel?
Yes, Miss Beale, of course. How are you?
Hello, Gina.
Dad, can Eden and I talk to you alone for a few minutes?
Yeah.
Well, what about?
Well, if we talked about it right here, we might as well tell everybody about it, huh?
Oh, it's one of those mysterious Christmas conversations?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, we won't take you away long.
All right. Ladies, would you excuse us for a moment?
Of course.
Why don't we have a glass of wine, Miss Peel?
Oh, that's a splendid idea.
I think you're doing a wonderful job on the decorations. The house looks wonderful.
Oh, glad you like it.
There is something that I wanted to say to you two without anybody else around. I think it's very important that we all stick together in the face of everything that's confronting us these days. I'm speaking particularly about what Lionel Lockridge may come up with on that confounded ship. The whole family might come under fire, and I want us all to be very strong.
Well, that's really what we wanted to talk to you about, Dad. Our family's not sticking together.
What do you mean, honey?
Well, what's happening between you and Kelly and Mason?
Yeah, we don't understand why Mason moved out of the house. I mean, what is going on between you two?
And Mason says he's cut out of Capital Enterprises?
Yes, that's true. But it goes even further than that. I've disinherited him totally.
So you really have.
You're kidding! Dad, how could you do a thing like that? I mean, what could have happened to make you do something this terrible?
It's something that I don't want to go into tonight, Ted.
Well, go on, Dad. Why don't you tell him the rest of the story?
And so, according to Peter's version, Mason was in the room at the time when Channing was killed. Now, I haven't had a chance to verify that with Peter myself, but that's what he told Kelly. And let me add this. Peter thought that he was dying, so I don't think he would lie at a time like that.
Mason?
It's true that that's what Peter told Kelly, but Peter was lying.
I didn't expect you to admit it.
Well, don't stop now, Dad. Go on and tell him the rest of it. Tell him all your theories about what happened that day.
I can't believe you were there. If you were there, why didn't you say something?
Is that true?
I just said that it wasn't. Go ahead, Dad. Why don't you tell him the whole story?
All right. Just remember, you're forcing this issue. I believe it's possible that Mason killed Channing.
Teddy?
Well, thank you at least for sounding shocked. Dad accepted it very calmly.
I did not accept it calmly. You know damn well I didn't.
My God,
I
Dad!
don't believe this.
Kelly believed it.
Mason, did you?
Dad, does it make you happy to do this to me?
You asked for it. You wanted them to hear all of it. Here's the rest. I think that Mason tried to kill Peter Flint in the hospital. Peter Flint is the eyewitness to Mason's killing Channing.
Attaboy, Dad. Keep going. You're doing just swell.
And I also have the facts that he has abducted Peter out of the hospital and is holding him hostage somewhere right now. Somewhere he will not tell us.
You are?
I have him in protective custody for his own safety.
Joe Perkins was in prison all these years, and you knew he was innocent?
Mason, I can't believe this.
Can you guess who's getting my share of the inheritance?
Who cares, Mason? Now tell us the truth.
Ted, I promise you that within the next few days, Peter Flint is going to make a full statement in which he's going to tell the full truth to everyone, including our father. And then you and Kelly are going to find out just how wrong you were to make these judgments against me. I'm glad Ted and Eden were here to hear these accusations for themselves. I don't think they would have believed me if I'd told them. It's a good lesson for them. Let this be a warning to you two. Our father, on the flimsiest of evidence, is capable of turning against any one of us. He's a closed-minded tyrant without a shred of compassion or an ounce of faith in anybody. He hasn't decided this on the basis of any evidence, but on the word of one man who tried to gun down another man in cold blood. A man who was a male whore and whose real name we don't even know.
I told you I wanted you out of here. And I'm not going to tell you again. Now collect your belongings and get out and stay away from the rest of us.
I swear to you both, I'm innocent. I hope you'll both keep open minds and believe in me until I'm proven guilty by something other than hearsay. In other words, I hope you're kinder to me than our father has been.
What difference does it make what Ted and Eden think? I know what I know, and it's more than I told them.
Daddy has never lied to us, Mason. If he thinks that you're guilty...
All I'm asking is that you give me the benefit of the doubt.
There are many times when you've lied to me, Mason.
Never about anything important.
Maybe not important to you, but important to me.
So that's your answer, then. What about you, Ted?
It doesn't matter what Ted thinks.
Ted's opinion matters to me.
I don't know what my opinion is.
Hey, look, it doesn't matter yelling at each other. It's not going to do any good.
I'll get it. Yes, hello? Yeah, this is he.
Mr. Capwell, I've just been into Peter Flint's room, and I'm afraid he's gone.
Gone? What do you mean he's gone? Gone where?
I don't know. He's not in his room, and he doesn't seem to be any place in the clinic. We've checked every place we could think of. I don't know how he got out without someone seeing him. I mean, he's too weak to walk.
You were supposed to watch him. You gave me your word.
We did. 2 people got in here tonight without authorization, and we think they had something to do with this.
Who were they? Can you describe them?
I understand the man was in his late 40s, wavy hair. I didn't see him. One of the nurses did. The woman was dark-haired, rather exotic looking.
Augusta and Lionel. All right, I know who they are, but I don't understand what they could have had to do with it.
I don't understand how it happened. Someone saw an ambulance drive away out front. We assumed Peter Flint was inside.
Well, of all the incompetent... Why couldn't you have been more careful?
Mr. Capwell, we did our best. This is a clinic, after all, not a jail.
What is it, Mason? What happened? Mason!